Boston, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Steele. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for. Hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Batting second, left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jake McCarthy. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner takes off. And it's through for a hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
What a stop. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Base is empty after the double play, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it bangs off the monster.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, and pitching in this game, Spencer Schwellenbach. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Schwellenbach goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the tying run is on base.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Here's Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Roman Anthony.
Zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 1-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Josh Young.
No, that's low. Ball. Yeah!
Drilled out towards left center field. And it hits off the monster.
Everything came together for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That one fouled off. Flips the corner. That's strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Checks his swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Young aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's foul.
The 1-2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One out man at first. And next for Atlanta, Jordan Beck. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Wastes no time there. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Swings through that one for strike one. In the air, left field. Durant settles underneath it. 2 away. back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. That's in there. 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's inside.
That's in. Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Base hit into the outfield. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Left fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Swing and a pop-up. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As they take the lead, 2 runs come in. So 2 down. Here's Acuna now. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it.
Makes the catch. Inning over. Bottom of the second. Still stepping in for Boston, Luis Garcia. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
That's a ball.
Right side, hard hit. Albies over to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
First baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting 7. Third
2 outs, base is empty. Brett Beatty up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Just missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter even though he's behind in the count.
In the air to left center. That is the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Inside, just missed.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the Green Monster. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Man at second. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
In the dirt. Makes the catch, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Young in the box now, takes strike one. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Hey!
In the air, right field. Anthony on the move towards foul ground. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Keibert Ruiz. Schwellenbach back to work.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Ball. That's a ball. That's inside.
Inside.
That's a ball.
Ball three.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a big swing and a miss. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Cesar Rafaela.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Duran swings through it for strike one. Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. And a run scores on the double play. Single to right in his first trip.
Here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
That missed. That's a ball.
Rips one to right. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. That smash towards center. And that'll do it. Back here at Fenway, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. In the air to left center. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
In there at the knees. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Anthony under it. 2 down. And next for Atlanta, Jake McCarthy.
Left fielder Jake McCarthy.
In the air, left field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Bottom 4, still stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Right fielder Roman Anthony.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Anthony goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
For the Red Sox, second baseman Luis Garcia.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, out towards left center. McCarthy has a beat on it, and there's 2 away. Nolan Shadwell up next for the Red Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
That's in. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball.
No, that's outside.
He hasn't
Ball.
fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Late with the swing there. That's to third. Inning over. Back here in Boston. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr.
You know, these Braves did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Pitch misses.
No, that's down. Ball.
1.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these guys for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Hard liner. That's a base hit. Acuna around third. In there safely.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage.
Garcia, the tag, and he's out at second.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the run out of scoring position.
1 out man at first. Now in for the Braves, Josh Young. Hit on the ground might be 2. Seager over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back now at Fenway. So stepping in for Boston, Brett Baty.
Third baseman, Brett Baty.
This one in the air, center field. Harris settles under it. One down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Catcher, Gabbert Ruiz.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. The Braves leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. Acuna should have this one. 2 away now. Next to hit, Ceddanne Rafaela. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Up the middle. Albies.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Rafaela off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
In the air, center field. Harris under it. And that is that. Back here in Boston. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That one pushed foul. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, base hit, right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really...
Schanuel over to Seager. And 2. What a play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
That one ripped. And that is that. Back in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Corey Seager. Navigating this Boston lineup, it's not easy. And this guy at the plate, one of the best power hitting. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is over the monster and gone. A solo shot. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Jacob Latz. He's into the game with the bases empty.
You know, these Red Sox, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The 0-2.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Stays alive. The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Got him. One out.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. That's to third. Young fires to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang bang play to end the inning, but not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of inning number 7. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jake McCarthy. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Brennan Bernardino.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air to left center. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And the lead is up to 5.
Back-to-back base hits. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
That missed. That's a ball.
1 away with a runner at third. Tapped softly on the ground. In plenty of time to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground.
That's a foul.
And that's just foul. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees, but it's not in time. Base hit. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 on, 2 outs.
0-2
Ball.
count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. In there. Got him looking for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Cindy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
That one lifted to left. McCarthy under it. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 2. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And he swings through that one.
Ball, that's in. Ball, that's outside.
And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Save. In comes the run from second. And it's 8-3. So back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. Here the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway Park. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
No, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Seager moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off.
Nope. Ball.
Duran takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Jake McCarthy next up for the Braves. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Corey Seager.
And it may be a long shot.
New pitcher for the Braves, Tim Hill.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He's got
Ball
one already
inside.
tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Ball. Outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. This one in the air center field. Harris in position. Takes it in for the out. Foul ball there. Yoan. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Too
Nope,
close
ball.
for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground, right side. Albies gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at Fenway. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Sterner.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
It gets down, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Hook!
The 0-2. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Foul ball. The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Shanuel. He steps on the bag, so they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Josh Young.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner from third in to score, and it's 9-3. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And the batter now, Jordan Beck. Ripped to third and caught. Back here in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that's a one-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here is Brett Baty. Fought off foul. Schanuel stands at first with one out. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A two-run shot. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Hunter Stratton.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rafaela at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. 11-5, your final.